The world is filled with mysteries. I take that back. The world itself is a huge mystery. Unless we build a time machine and go back in time, we truly don't know what life was like back then. We can make up theories, but we will never know if they're accurate. So when it comes to famous landmarks that were built way before our time, we can't truly know why or how they were built, making them out to be quite mysterious. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today I'm bringing you the top 10 famous landmarks with unknown secrets. And make sure to check out this playlist right here if you want to see more videos like this. So let's say that one day the apocalypse happens and the entire world is destroyed. The world is a pile of rubble, but some structures manage to survive, one being the Statue of Liberty. Now, if somehow the world repopulated after us, then people would assume that the Statue of Liberty was like a god we idolized or worshipped or something. There's no way they would be able to know the true reasoning behind that landmark. The same goes for the landmarks I'm about to discuss. We may think we know all the answers to them, but we don't. And I hope that made sense. I had a point there. I hope it went through. Starting off this countdown, we have the Coral Castle. Located in Homestead, Florida, this beautiful rock garden was created by one man, and one man only. The garden is made up of more than 1,000 tons of sedimentary rock, which was sculpted into different shapes, like a crescent moon. Some were even made into chairs and tables. Legend goes that this man built the structure after being abandoned by his lover on their wedding day. He channeled his heartache into building this structure to prove to her that he could do something amazing. Here's the thing. This man was very tiny. He weighed only 100 pounds, and he had only a 4th grade education. So how did he manage to build such an intricate structure by himself? Scientists claim that even Albert Einstein couldn't have done it. In our 9th spot, we have Stonehenge. Located in Wiltshire, England, the Stonehenge is one of UK's most famous landmarks. It consists of a bunch of standing stones in a ring, with some stones placed on top of each other. It's theorized that it took builders 1,500 years to build it. Now, what makes this so mysterious is the fact that we don't know why it was built in the first place. Many scholars agree that Stonehenge was once a burial ground, but what else? They think maybe it was a place of worship, or maybe it was just like a cool project. They're like, yo, can we just like stack the stones? It'll look sick, I promise. We don't know. Also, we don't know how they managed to build it in the first place without access to modern technology. Those stones weigh around 25 tons. How did they get them there? And then up in that position, and then rocks on top of that. It's just a secret we may never know. Moving on, at number 8, we have the pyramids. Of course the pyramids were going to be on this list, how couldn't they? They are another one of those structures that we have no clue how they built them. Seriously, how were the giant blocks moved and put into place? Not only that, but a lot of crypts in the pyramids still remain unexplored. There are said to be tons of hidden artifacts and scrolls that we just haven't found yet. That could give us more information on ancient Egypt. But what we do know, which is kind of an interesting fact, is that Egyptians might have used the Great Pyramid of Giza as a sundial, enabling them to tell time by just looking at its shadow. Coming in at number 7, we have Göbekli Tepe. Constructed over 11,000 years ago, this landmark located in southeastern Turkey was originally just thought to be the remains of an old cemetery. However, upon excavating the land, they discovered more than 200 pillars in about 20 circles. The pillars are around 20 feet tall and weigh up to 10 tons. Some of the pillars have animal shapes carved into them. But here's the thing, we haven't even excavated it all yet. It's theorized that we could be digging for another 50 years before uncovering the rest of the structure. What's weird is that this monument was built during a time when metal tools and pottery had not been developed yet. So this whole thing just remains a big mystery filled with secrets. In our 6th spot, we have the Lost City. Just off the coast of the Japanese island Yonaguni lies a city completely sunken underwater. There are complete pyramids, ruins of a castle, structures etched with faces, and rock sculptures that look like animals all underwater. It's theorized that a terrible earthquake caused the city to be engulfed by water. But to this day, we don't know the true origins of this mysterious underwater city. The monument is made up of a series of rock formations including carved steps, stone pillars, and a triangular formation now known as the Turtle. because of its appearance. Now, this also remains a mystery because we don't know if it was man-made or made naturally. Some scientists think that the currents and erosions carved the formations out of the ocean floor. Others claim that the straight edges and 90-degree angles make it seem like it was man-made. Who knows? But if it was man-made, what was its purpose? We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the Great Sphinx of Giza. The Sphinx is a massive structure with a body of a lion and a head and face of a human. It is around 240 feet long, 20 feet wide, and 66 feet tall. Most researchers believe that the Sphinx was meant to act as a guardian for the pharaoh Khafra, whose pyramid is located beside it. It may actually be his face that is on the Sphinx. But like much of these other structures, we truly don't know. Count how many times I say that in this video. Maybe it contains some hidden secrets that we just haven't discovered yet. In our 4th spot, we have the SACSAYHUAMAN, and I know what it sounds like, but that's how you pronounce it, so just, I know. Located in Peru, this structure is a series of strange stone walls made from 200-ton blocks of rock and limestone. The 3 stone walls are arranged in a zigzag pattern along the hillside. Close to the structure, a bunch of underground catacombs have been found, which were said to be like little secret passageways. Scientists originally believed that this structure was some sort of fortress, but now it's thought that it was used more symbolically. In fact, if you look at it from above, the walls seem to form the shape of a cougar head. Another mystery is how it was built. The stones fit together perfectly. In fact, not even a sheet of paper can fit in the gaps between them. How did they do this? And how did they transport the stones? Making our way down the list, number 3, we have Easter Island. The island where it's Easter all year round. I just made that up. Easter Island is a volcanic island located in Polynesia. This island is best known for its huge statues found all over the island, and there are said to be more than 900 of them on the island. Now, these statues are made from solidified volcanic ash and are said to take up to a year to make for just one. So how did they manage to build hundreds of them? We don't know. We got our theories. Coming in at number 2, we have NEWGRANGE. NEWGRANGE is said to be the oldest and most famous prehistoric site in all of Ireland. Built around 3100 BC, NEWGRANGE is a round structure made out of wood, clay, and stone. The roof is completely covered in grass. Inside the structure is a long passage that leads to a cross-shaped chamber. This is said to have been a tomb. Now, a lot of thought and detail went into building this. I mean, it's completely waterproof, still to this day it is, and the entrance of the tomb was positioned in a way so that during the winter solstice, the sun would beat in through the opening and down the passageway. Now, what we need to know is who this tomb was built for and why. Whoever it was, they had to have been pretty significant. And in our number 1 spot, we have the Georgia Guidestones. Built in 1979 by a man who went by the name R.C. Christian, this monument consists of 4 monolithic slabs made of granite standing upright. The slabs contain inscriptions in 8 different languages, discuss a 10-point plan to ensure peace on Earth. It's also weird saying things like maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. What is that supposed to mean? Really, what? Here's the thing. Since the construction of the structure, R.C. Christian has not spoken up about it. One theory is that it was created in case of a nuclear apocalypse. It would then guide people on how to rebuild society. It's so weird and so mysterious. And that's all for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shout out portion. I'll be shouting out comments for my video, Top 10 Abandoned Cities You Shouldn't Visit. Codename Crazy commented, joke's on you, I plan on visiting Pripyat while wearing a hazmat suit. Oh yeah, joke's on me for sure. I bet that's why they call you Codename Crazy. Official Music commented, y'all should go on a trip, like a vlog, and bring us with you. I mean, if Landon wants to pay for a trip, then I'll go on it. Just saying. Punk Chica 83 commented, I love her energy, but she seems like she's yelling at me the whole video. Sorry, I don't mean to yell. Because the mic is right there and I do have a loud voice, so it's a really sensitive mic. Sorry. And that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see ya.